Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate Roman Restoration. In the previous episode we managed to make Egypt into our colony, although Suez Canal got a fair bit of the C9 there, and Palestine as well. We got a little bit here and there, but I mean this place is not going to have any supplies at any point. And this area, I mean, it has a little bit of production there, I suppose. But I mean, that's Egypt's problem, not ours right now. And we accidentally, well, I suppose kind of accidentally made Ethiopia a thing again, but they are our colony still. It's just, I assume they're still our colony. Yeah, they are our colony, and they like us a fair bit. The East Africa doesn't like us as much, oddly enough. But well, we're not going to worry about that right now. How much do we have the war justification against Turkey? We got 53%. We're going to probably speed up a tiny bit, because we need to repair a lot of the troops here and so forth, to make sure that we can then move the troops on the Turkish border. And we do need more troops over here. Do we have more? I mean, we got some troops down here, don't we? Hello there. Let's move it down to Greece. They can use the roads there, even though it's not necessarily the fastest way to go, but they can still use that. Now we got a lot of the troops here. I will still gather more troops that are being built in France, sorry, to be fighting against the Spanish. So, is the industrial good demand gone down? It has gone down a tiny bit. A tiny bit. Still not great, but okay, they decided to do that. Who's offering? Oh, Germany's offering more metal ore. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, not that I really need it. Oh, right, I was buying a lot of oil from Iraq, and now that is a problem. That actually really is a problem, isn't it? Well, is there anything that I could do about that? I mean, other than building more stuff, not necessarily, and building more stuff isn't really an option right now, due to the lack of fuel. Let's have a look. So who would be the best person to buy from? I think Venezuela might be a good one. Or Mexico. Because the US doesn't like to sell us the oil. I mean, they do sell us, but it's just a huge price, and I don't think we can actually afford paying all that much. Let's go for 90-day period. 100,000 barrels. 250. Oh, crap. That's a lot. But at the same time, if we can get the 100,000 barrels per day for 3 months, that's going to keep our economy running for the most part. Not to mention, I mean, between the episodes I was checking, the French do not want to get peace with us, so that is out of the table. I mean, what I could do, of course, is just gather up a huge army. Maybe go help the Germans a little bit. On the other hand, we don't have the military goods right now. But what I could do is clear out the Maginot Line for the Germans, and that might make the French surrender. Might. I mean, they don't have much population, do they? 700,000 still. Military approval rating is pretty high. Domestic approval rating, not as much. I mean, they have still plenty of colonies. Critical shortage in consumer goods. Yeah, I'm aware. But that should not be a problem anymore soon. Oh, the Germans are losing there. Yeah, the Germans are not having a great day, are they? The problem is that we don't have the military goods to actually keep on fighting right now. Due to our economy being a bit crap, quite frankly. still not producing 100% efficiency, but at least we are doing a lot better in production. Industrial goods, for example, we are at least producing them on full speed. Military goods, not as much. That is really a problem. But yeah, at least the Germans are blunting the spearhead over there a little bit. Nothing else. Hold on, did we... I don't think we've repaired the submarine yet. And the lack of military goods means that we're not really producing troops, are we? Now that is a problem. We'll keep a little bit of troops saved up there. We do have some troops over here that are currently under repairs. We'll probably use them as a bit of a troop to take over the Suez Canal sooner or later. But now we do have a lot of troops down here that we could move up north to around Leb. And how much troops do the Turkish have? 300,000. They have one land production, and they do have a decent economy by the looks of it. It's not going to be all that easy. We're going to have to gather up a lot more troops for the push from Greece. I don't know, they're getting pretty experienced over there. Another thing, if I had the ships over here, I could probably take over all of this in rapid succession, and then they should not be able to get over here again. But right now, it's not really an option. At least the power grid is a thing soon, which means that we'll be able to sell a lot more in power. I mean, the question is, I'm not sure how much of a difference it's going to have in the price. If it's not going to affect the price, then we'll make at least a decent bit more profit in a daily basis. But if it does affect the price, then we might not be able to make more money after all. But we can then scrap some of the obsolete or the power production that we don't want to use. Speaking of which, are we... coal production, we could actually improve a little bit still, and we are repairing those eventually. Oh, right, that's the... no, that's power. Okay, never mind. I was looking at the research center, and I thought that was being repaired, but no, that has been built and or repaired a long time ago. Do we have more ships here anyway? Oh, we got another escort down here. Let's transport it over there. Hopefully you can reach there. So the British are moving around there, but now we can't really do much about it. So the troops are over there. We still got a bit more troops over here that we can move up. Not sure if we're still repairing some troops. We might be. At least the demand for military goods has gone down a fair bit. Industrial goods is still almost 19,000. Oh, you bloody bastards. They're not actually transferring the oil right now. They might be selling too much to other nations or something like that. Okay, what we might need to do is gather up a huge group of anti-aircraft guns. Settle them down here so we can shoot down any planes flying through there to the airfield down there. Why were they flying above our airspace? Bloody hell. Move you up there. Do we have... no, I don't think we do have now. Yeah, this is just insane. I suppose since they can actually trade with people, and they have a lot of colonies, so they have basically all the resources that they need. Hold on, I know that we've been producing more anti-aircraft guns down here. Oh, we've got one. How do we move that up? There. It's a bit far away, I suppose. But we might be able to shoot down some of them. Although it's a rather treacherous position to be in. Why don't we send these and entrench over there? Do we have artillery that we could send in? We kind of do. Although, it's a bit precarious situation. We'll defend the barracks for the time being. I mean, sure enough, we will have a lot of shortages here, but I mean, the military goods demand is still going down bit by bit. Unfortunately, the consumer goods demand is really a big problem here. Because that's a huge moneymaker for us. Since we can't produce enough. Okay, well, we're producing a little bit more right now, but still we are having a bit of a problem in economy. Power grid should be done tomorrow. You know what? I'll take my troops to strike over there. I'm going to push them back. Ceasefire signed with Hungary and Australia. Interesting. And improved power grid. Let's entrench over there, in that city. We should have a decent bonus. I don't think they have much garrisons here yet. Move the plane. Oh, not the plane. The anti-aircraft gun a little bit closer. There we go. We shot down one of the planes. We're doing a decent bit of damage. Oh crap. Why did we lose that? Okay, entrench at the forest there for now. Oh, that artillery is shooting at us. We're out of supply, so we can't actually hold that, and that is a problem. Can we not move in there? No? Okay. Well, pull back. Oh, no, we did move in there now. Oddly enough. We have 0 supply there. Okay, we got 5% supply now. But that stopped that particular spearhead there. Another set of artillery that would probably move up a little bit closer. Do you have another anti-aircraft gun somewhere around here? We do. Well, I got a job for you. Move a little bit closer, will you? And we may need to recapture that. Basically, we're gonna have to spend a lot of power or effort right now to restabilize the situation here. If we can get it back there, it's a short front that is fairly easy to defend on both sides. And we can just hold there. That would maybe help the Germans take out Holland, and then help them take out Belgium. Because otherwise, Germans will fall, or at least, at the very least, the Allies will do a lot of damage on them. There we go, so we captured that. We'll just hold for... or... entrench over there for now. Let's see, so they are having a Bren carrier. That's a lot of anti-aircraft guns there, and some artillery. Now, with some proper spearhead, we could probably move in there and destroy that. Probably, but right now I don't think we have such available unless we start moving. This group can probably move up. I mean, they are missing some units, but at the same time, if we could recapture this area. That was a bold move from them. Now, how much are we still missing military goods? Ooh. 1600, so it has still gone down. Oh, we actually have research things open. Did it? We could get the power grid too if we wanted to. I'm not sure if we need to. It's a bit expensive, it takes a long while. On the other hand, it takes a long while, might as well get that. It's going to keep the research busy for the time being. That's the next one. Early computing, that's not going to be far away. How much are we producing electricity? A fair bit. A fair bit indeed. We could probably move this one up closer. And this crew can move up there. We need to have a huge amount of anti-aircraft guns and artillery over here to get rid of this offensive. Now, that's the thing. We do have some well, actually, no, we don't have all that many anti-aircraft guns. There's only actually one that is useful over there. A few down there for the time being, in case they try to fly through there. And Venezuela is failing to provide us the oil that we need. Oh, hello. You just got out of the repair and you go back in. Right, so we got anti-aircraft gun there. Do we have... we got two over there. We can probably move up one of them down this way. Now then, the Battle Group 5 can probably move up here and take out the fortification there. Yep. Then move up here and clear that one. Well, there was a garrison there, but that's not going to last for long. We can grab these. For the most part. And that's going to give Germans at least some extra coal back and so forth, so their economy will be a bit better and able to do some things. We'll entrench over there, I think. We may need to... oh, well, we shot down that one. They do have that, and there seems to be a lot of garrisons there, so we won't be moving in there. There we go, another one shot down. Move you down there. USSR and Bulgaria are fighting. Italy and Libya gave us 60 million. That's nice. Have they managed to actually build these? No, they made a little bit of progress and they started working on these. Okay. Not quite what I had in mind. Oh, you... okay. Germany and Bulgaria are fighting. So the axes are kind of falling apart here. As long as they don't declare war on me. They're fighting Spain. Bulgaria and Spain are fighting. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. The British are still doing quite fine there. I mean, the Germans have a lot of garrisons here, so it's going to be very slow to actually advance there. But still, it's a bit annoying. Right, do we have more troops around here that we could quickly move in? We've got some artilleries and such, which might not be a terrible idea. Move you up there. We'll leave the... oh, we'll leave one of those over there. If we can get some artillery with anti-aircraft guns around here, we should be able to take out, or at least do a lot of damage on the enemy, then force them back. And did this submarine actually go for repairs? It did. Okay, good. Oh, there's some pretty merchant marine there. Why don't we go sit over there? Do we have any more around here? No, not really. The Germans and Bulgarians fighting a war is not very high speed maneuvers by the looks of it. We have a lot of the troops gathered up there. So we may need to destroy Bulgaria at some point as well. Since they're no longer in the Axis. Okay, so we've got this group. I'm gonna move you up there first, and then we'll move you up a little bit closer. Well, at least our colonies are giving us money, because our economy is down the drain. Because the trade... Do we have a decent claim? We've got 66%. It's not great, but it might have to do. We've got some troops over here. If we just reorganize this, I'll probably do that between the episodes. Reorganize the troops again and set up some plans here. And we'll probably declare the war on Turkey real quick so we can save up the all soon. So we can save the money from doing the influence, because that is practically hurting our economy quite a bit. I mean, I could technically lower the insurgency funding by, I don't know, 1 million. Will that make a difference? Not really. What are we even trading mostly? Petroleum, timber, rubber. If you have a look at dollar, so it's petroleum and consumer goods. Oh, right, that's a problem. Right, well, the troops are over here. We'll move them up down there. We got some pretty good artillery there. I don't want to move right next to them. Not right now, anyway. Now, do they still have... They still have pretty much full garrisons there. Got some anti-tank guns over here that we could probably move up to be of some sort of assistance. We have been producing more troops around here, but we moved them to the Spanish border already, but we'll move some of the troops up north again. Now we're protecting the river there, or the estuary. Still don't have any extra troops here because we have a desperate need for military goods. Still 1,500. That means that I don't think we started building a barracks here, that's fine. That one is still under construction, but that's up to Egypt to now build, so we're not responsible for that. Our economy is a bit disappointing, but we are Italian, so I suppose that's par for the course. Well, I gave them some help with the anti-aircraft gun, but we may need to pull the artillery back a little bit. And we're going to need to get more anti-aircraft guns. We got some in few places, but I'm not really building all that many of them right now, and we won't be building new ones anytime soon. Another marine. We'll send that one up to there. We can probably use sea transport, assuming that is faster. We don't need a huge army here, just enough to grab these towns and protect the crossings, take Istanbul. And then we'll be able to probably hold that. Most of the fighting will probably be fought over here. So we've got double submarine here. Start moving them up that way again. Got the artillery there. Currently in defensive positions here. Now they have a lot of artillery and well, mostly anti-aircraft guns actually. Syria is giving us some money, excellent. Still having rather big problems with our economy. It's mostly because they consumer goods. However, we are unfortunately out of time for this episode here, so in between the episodes I will probably set up the troops here ready to start fighting Turkey, to some degree at least. I'm not sure how well that's gonna go, but we'll see, and we'll probably gather up a little bit more troops over here before we actually start the war, but hopefully we can do that in the next episode. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.